At this time, I would like to invite DMorin to say a few words. DMorin is a candidate for the LULAC National Presidency, and he's also a past National Vice President of the Midwest for LULAC.
Thank you, Ellen. And thank all of you for sharing your personal stories with us here today. And know that we're not going to quit until we change these policies. I'm honored to stand up here with all these champions of human dignity today, of all faiths, of all races, standing together as one to say we will not let this policy, this zero humanity policy, stand. Today, we stand before one of the two LULAC Milwaukee billboards that you'll be seeing going up across Milwaukee. As you can see, the billboards include a young girl clutching a doll. For the purposes of this press conference, we will call her Bella. This is an actual picture of an asylum seeker who's in detention. This isn't just a stock photo. This is an image of a little girl right now who goes to bed every night crying while longing to be once again with her parents. It's truly tragic that we're having to have this discussion, particularly on the day after the founding of our nation, the first country in history to be based on the recognition and acknowledgement that we are endowed by our Creator with inalienable rights and that we are all created equal. Yet today we stand here as families are being torn apart. Those seeking opportunity and fleeing violence are being separated from their children. Our nation's immigration laws have long been in need of reform. And each time we get close to achieving it, those in the extreme derail the process so that they could get more votes and more campaign funds for their future election. As this president, with the support of too many in his party, has issued executive orders that have created this artificial crisis and uses as an excuse for the deplorable actions that he's ordered. These executive orders, accompanied with words of hate, have transformed what were once embers of hate throughout our country into flames that have led to countless hate crimes being taken place throughout our nation against people of all communities of color, of faiths, and of orientation. Today, here in our country, the country that once stood in defense of human dignity, we have immigrant children, even infants, being separated from their parents. We have infants, young children, and parents alike being forced to go into immigration court, not as a family, but as individuals. So today we have infants and toddlers who will go into court, and a judge will ask them to pledge on what grounds they plan on pleading for asylum. No legal representation, no parents to tell the story of the danger from where they came. Yet a judge sitting in a large courtroom asking a toddler, asking an infant why they should be granted asylum. As a result, the overwhelming number of those will simply be deported back to the dangers from which they fled. The president is doing all this under the guise of national security. He compares immigrants and asylum seekers to vermin, to animals, to members of MS-13. So I just wanted to illustrate, set the record straight and share some facts with you. The president proclaims, first off, that anyone who does not agree with the zero-tolerance policy is for open borders. This is false. This is a lie. All Americans, almost all Americans, including Hispanic Americans, understand to defend one's borders. But like most security experts, believe that we need to address the root cause of the problem and have immigration reform that provides for our nation's security, economy, and humanity. We would also like to point out that MS-13 is a gang that was created in the United States and moved down to Latin America, not the other way around. That this immigration border crossing crisis the president keeps talking about is a complete ruse, as border crossings are at a near all-time low at this point in time. And in a study published in March in the Criminology Journal, researchers found that between 1990 and 2014, they found that increases in the undocumented immigration population within states are associated with significant decreases in crime and violence. This supports all of the other numerous reports that have found that it is actually safer to live in an immigrant community than not. These billboards today that we announced represent but one of the many new tactics we will be employing in this fight. This fight will continue until the practice of separating and detaining families is ended, until the zero humanity policy is rescinded, and that we no longer are detaining families in a way that isn't respectful of their human dignity. So today we ask all those who are watching, take action, don't just sit by. Call Congress, call 202-224-3121 and ask to be connected with your senator or representative and demand that they take action to end this inhumane process and to demand that they and the president, this president, stop all of the hateful rhetoric and hate speech that they're spreading. Thank you all once again for coming today. God bless all of you. God bless the children and their parents. And God bless the United States of America. Thank you.
Libertad, libertad.